A lot of y'all out there confused. Y'all don't understand what's going on. That's why I'm here to let y'all know exactly what's going on. Oh my God, do. Somebody please say it ain't so. ASAP Rocky just made a decision and it's gonna change his life for the rest of his life. Rihanna act like she ain't want to spend the money before. She let him take penitentiary chances. He was all on his own. But now he realized if he want her full support and her full help to get him out of trouble, to get him out of anything, if he want full access to her money, he got to do the right thing. And that's what he did. ASAP Rocky and Rihanna, they getting engaged. After he got acquitted, he a free man. He the people's champ. And people loving the fact that him and Rihanna are finally tying the knot. Fans and supporters from all over the world got questions, and ASAP Rocky got answers. That's not his girlfriend. That's not his baby mama. That's not his side piece. That ain't a piece of butt that he only get on Saturdays. This about to be his wife. Y'all gotta respect it. Whatever her last name is, whatever his last name is, they about to have the same last name. So we got to talk about this on a serious note. She got plenty of rings on her finger, but you ain't seen no engagement ring yet. But that's all about to change. I'm loving the fact that they getting it grown and sexy on. Hold on, wait, hold up. Rihanna spent $3 million on Rocky's defense. It's no secret that Rihanna rode for Rocky through his entire legal battle, and it turns out she did more than just offer emotional support. She reportedly spent a staggering $3 million on defense. No wonder he marrying her. He ain't got no choice. He better, unless he trying to pay her back. This is his payback. This the only way he gonna be able to repay her and show his love. If somebody spent $3 million on you, you might want to get down on one knee and get engaged as well. Unless she gonna be looking at you with the side eye like, nigga, where the fuck is my money? Where's my money? That's what she would have been asking if he would have never did the right thing. I feel like he did the right thing. Y'all gotta look at this
ASAP Rocky speaking out after a jury found him not guilty of firing a gun at a former friend. The Grammy-nominated rapper maintained his innocence through the trial, even turning down a plea offer. Now he's a free man, reacting with emotion in the courtroom as the verdict was read. ABC legal contributor and trial attorney Brian Buckmeyer joins me for more on that. Brian, the jury came back with a verdict after less than 6 hours of deliberations. What does that tell you about their take on this case?
Well, Diane, it's not just the time in which they came back so quickly, but also the fact that they didn't ask for any evidence, meaning no readbacks of testimony. They didn't need to look at the shell casing that ASAP Rocky had said that he got from the scene. Nothing. This was just a discussion between 12 men and women, and they ultimately came up with a not guilty. Now, it's not a quick verdict. It's not a slow one. I would say it's somewhat in between. They had the case since Friday night. They took off Monday, but just about a little over, like you said, or a little under, 6 hours of deliberations. It tells me that they were thoughtful and they paid attention throughout the trial.
Now, prosecutors said several times during the trial that Rihanna's presence in the courtroom could distract jurors. Do you think that made a difference here?
I don't think we're really going to know until a juror comes forward and speaks. Do I think it was an extra grain of sand, so to speak, on the scale towards a not guilty? Sure, possibly. The fact that ASAP Rocky, I think he's a few.
This is so romantical. So romantic. Just by her being there, it softened the blow. It took a lot of the sting out of what he did, because whether it was a fake gun or not, he still was playing with a gun, and he got off for using a gun. So now in the hip hop community, it's going to be a lot of people out there getting robbed, a lot of people getting punked, a lot of people getting sunned with a fake gun. And it can always backfire. It's going to be a lot of people in the ER with a bullet in their ass because of what ASAP Rocky did. But fortunately for him, he had a beautiful Rihanna come to court and soften the blow. She didn't soften it with her looks. She softened it with her pockets, with her celebrity, with her fame. Now he a free man. And he decided that he about to wife her and make that his queen. Not his baby, not his boo. His queen, his wife for all eternity with their kids. And I figure, why not? This Christmas, this a birthday present, this a Valentine's Day gift, this a Easter present for the rest of his life. She should never ever have to come out her pocket again for this man. It's no secret that Rihanna rolled for him throughout the entire legal battle. She was there. And after securing the W, Rocky wasted no time locking down his leading lady for life. So he didn't want to do it before. This convinced him that's what he needed to do. He tied in, she tied in, but y'all know that's when shit started to get funky, man. I don't know if he making the right choice, because now that he a free man, he don't put himself in another type of prison. So y'all gotta let me know out there. Do y'all feel like ASAP Rocky is making a big mistake for even proposing to Rihanna? Do y'all feel like this is a wise decision for a man like him to make at this point in his life? He's still young. He could still travel the world, do what he want to do without answering to nobody. He can get out here and really put himself out there and get a bigger bag than he been getting under Rihanna. Now he under her shadow for life. It's permanent. He could have left her and carved his own way. And I ain't talking about nobody leaving nobody. That's not what men are supposed to do. If somebody not treating you right, and somebody not loving you right, and somebody not respecting you, and if somebody's belittling you, then your best bet is to go the other way. But if you got somebody that's there, bigging you up, supporting you emotionally, even financially, what else do you got to lose? And it is good to see that he not taking her for granted, because that's what people do when you good to somebody. They take you for full granted and act like that's something that you supposed to do when you really doing it out of the kindness of your heart. I don't know about y'all, but I'm happy for them. I'm proud of ASAP Rocky. He the people's champ, in my opinion. And Rihanna could use that love now that she getting older. And a lot of men not checking for her like that. I mean, it's still some takers, but not like that. A lot of men didn't like the way her neck was sitting on that collar. They thought the buttons was about to pop. Why? I don't know why. They was trying to give her a tie just to keep the shirt safe. She spent a lot of money on that shirt. They ain't want her neck busting everything apart, but they took a chance with her outfit. They say she built bad. She couldn't wear nothing too tight revealing, because that would turn the juror off. Even though she a billionaire, they would have treated her like she lived in a trailer park if her pants was just a little bit tighter. She got them voodoo tattoos all over her hands. She had to cover them in order to go to court. But that's his wife now, soon to be. He got to take her as is. And all he didn't know before he get married, he gonna find out eventually. And that's gonna be the scariest part about marriage. Do y'all believe in marriage out there? That's what I want to know. Is marriage something that y'all believing in? Is that something that y'all agreeing with? Would you ever get married? Would you ever go out there and walk down the aisle and say those vows and promise to be with a person forever and ever through thick and thin, regardless of how tough things may get, regardless of what they do to you or how they treat you? You in it for the long haul, and you make a vow before the very Lord? Is that something that you're willing to do? A lot of people say they would. A lot of people believe they would. A lot of people work up the courage to actually go through it. But what's the point in loving somebody else if you never properly understood how to love yourself first? That's the question I'm asking people out there. It's a beautiful thing that they're about to get married. But is marriage the way to go in a world full of corruption? She got a whole bunch of money. And as soon as he claimed her as his prize, that's when everybody gonna be jumping out the woodworks. Not only for her, but it's gonna be a lot of women jumping out for him just to have something that they can't have. People want what they can't have. When you single and you ain't got nobody, it's gonna be hard for you to get somebody. But when you committed and when you in love and you showing the world that you're claimed or claimed to whatever you want to call it, that's when people start to show the most interest. It's sick and it's twisted, but that's just the world that we living in. ASAP Rocky about to be a married man, wedding band on his hand, and them hoes gonna be hulking. And the same thing with Rihanna. He go out of town, she at home with the kids. The lawn man gonna be cutting that grass for a long ass time, waiting for Rihanna to come out with a big glass of lemonade. The maintenance man gonna be hanging out for a long ass time, waiting for Rihanna to ask for whatever it is that she need. It's gonna be people hitting up her phone, people she ain't talked to in years. You think Chris Brown gonna sleep at night knowing that somebody married Rihanna after what he did to her? She finally found love. Y'all think he gonna be okay with that? He gonna hit that inbox so motherfucking fast. He might even fly out. Chris Brown might be sitting in the back row at their wedding. This could be disastrous if they not careful. Like I said, I'm happy for ASAP Rocky. I'm happy for the fact that he decided to do the right thing. But sometimes the right thing can turn out to be a horrible thing, all depending on where your heart at. If he really loved her, if he really wanted to be with her, he would have married her before all of this nonsense, man. He wouldn't have waited until she spent $3 million to get him out of jail. What he waiting for? Was his heart depending on his freedom? If he would have went to jail, if he would have proposed, that's still his baby mother. He trying to make her happy. Hello. Who this is, man?
Hey, Sean, this Rhodey. I have never talked to you before. When I finally got your egg, didn't I?
Oh, man, that's what it is. I'm so glad you called in. What's on your mind tonight? Well, today.
Hey, Sean, I just want to say I love you. I love you because you're so real and down to earth. And I'm an old broad, okay? But I do. I just wanted to say I love you. All that other stuff, I ain't on it. I just love you. Do your thing, Papa.
You know what? You know what? You called up here and giving me all that good energy just to tell me that you love me, man. Today is a blessed day because you called me and you expressed the way you felt about me. So I'm going to do the same for you, man. I love you and I want you to have a beautiful, blessed day. Matter of fact, a beautiful, blessed month. Scratch that. A beautiful, blessed life. Because you did me a favor today, man. I wasn't expecting this, but since you called and you done did it, I gotta let you know I appreciate it. That's why whenever you see me live, even if you ain't got nothing to say, if you just want to call and say those 3 special words, I'm willing to pick up the phone and hear it. And best believe I love you too, man.
Okay, baby. Have a good day.
Now. All right, you too. Have a good day, beautiful.
Bye-bye.
No doubt. Bye-bye, man. That ain't nothing but love right there. And I appreciate that. And that's what got me thinking one day I probably need to get married. I might as well go ahead and do it. I ain't getting no younger and I got a lot of jagged edges. If ASAP Rocky and Rihanna can get the job done, best believe I can get the job done. I've been through situations to where I thought I would never make it out. I've been through some heavyweight bouts in my life. And I've proven to be a champion. Just like Rocky. He knocked that court case out. He had a fake gun. He running around like a clown in the middle of the street, busting fake hammers. They should have gave his ass 100 years just for being stupid. But if it wasn't for that beautiful, lovely, I'm gonna be talking about this all day. Y'all don't understand how beautiful this is. A young couple, light skin, dark skin, dark skin couple. That's how it was meant to be, man. You don't want to see two dark. The people don't want to see that. People don't want to see no light, bright couple. Why y'all think Steph Curry and Aisha Curry get such a hard time, man? People can't stand their ass. And her name, people don't like her name. I don't like the name Aisha. That's such a, people don't like that name. I don't. I didn't like the song when it came out. They kids getting grown. They said Steph Curry's daughter was about to beat Blue Ivy's ass, and Jay-Z had to call up Steph just to keep his daughter off of Blue Ivy's ass. So while Steph kids out there bullying other celebrity kids, people can't stand the fact that he married Aisha, man. And I don't see nothing wrong with her. Well, I do, but come on, man. If that's what he wanted, that's what he got. They met in church. So he was holy back then, and she was holy back then. They always had money, but when they got their own money, and she started cooking in them kitchens and working up them sandwiches and shit, and he come home and all she doing is eating, and you could see it all on her face. Then she show up to the red carpet, acting like she's special when people wanted to see somebody else on his arm. But they the same type of brown. Girly face mother sucker. Somebody ought to beat his ass. How come Draymond Green never beat his ass? That's what I want to see in the news. I want to see Draymond flipped on Steph Curry. How come ain't nobody never beat his ass? Did LeBron ever give him a hard foul? Or like, what's that all about, man? Oh, delicate ass. He the reason why the NBA is the way it is now, man. He the reason why everybody jacking up threes. Ain't no competition. They too pretty to get in the paint. It's some girly basketball that they out here playing. And I think, no. No. Nobody signed up for this. No, get her out. No, that's somebody's mom. What is this? You know, is that ludicrous with Aisha Curry? The fuck? They love them creamy ass females. I'm over it, man. I don't have my time with that. I'm over it. They love these creamy ass couples. She better off being with Draymond Green or somebody. Let's be real. He better off being with y'all know who he'll look good with? Let me show y'all. And I ain't no colorist or nothing like that. But he'll be a whole lot better with Angel Reese. That'll make more sense. And I ain't trying to break up no happy home or whatever. I'm just calling it for what it is, man. You gotta match your shit sometimes just to bring some order and balance into your situation. And I say all that to say that ASAP Rocky and Rihanna make a damn good couple. Beauty and the Beast. And ASAP is not the beast in this situation, unfortunately. And I ain't talking bad about Rihanna. Rihanna and ASAP are seen outside of Clara Shortridge False Criminal Justice Center on February 18th. So this is right after he beat that case. She with her bae. And they about to be going down to the courthouse soon and get married. And I'm overjoyed. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but I gotta let y'all know. I'm very pleased with this news. Look at this, y'all.
The Los Angeles Superior Court, County of Los Angeles. People of the State of California versus Joaquin Mayers. Case number BA 508142-01. We, the jury in the above entitled action, find the defendant Raheem Mayers. Not guilty of the crime.
Oh man, this the craziest part of it all, man. Nigga was so scared. He was so scared that his wedgie was out of control. How you gonna be so scared that your pants all up your ass? Rihanna was watching. They knew he was scared. When you standing there and you don't realize that your pants is all the way up your ass, you gotta be scared. And then when you dive on your mama and your baby mama like a newborn baby, he was scared. The whole world seen that he was scared. Y'all need to take a better look at this. Cause he claimed he a gangster, he claimed he a thug. But when the hammer was about to come down on his ass, he snatched up the back of his pants. Was all the way in his ass. No Diddy. But everybody seen that. Y'all need to look at this. He dove on Rihanna. Is that his mommy or no? He knocked her damn tooth out, man. She can't catch a break. First it was Chris Brown beating her ass. And then here go Rocky. Diving on, you don't fucking around, knocked her tooth out her mouth. She in pain. Now he ain't got no choice but to marry her. She been battered and abused. He gotta super glue her ass back together. Everybody she done been with done broke her down. She fragile. Even though he was trying to show her some love, when his shoulder went up on her chin, double tapped her nose, popped her tooth out allegedly, he doing too much. Hold up, why was those Latin girls hating so hard? They mad because that brother ain't going to jail. Them guards look like they disappointed. Like I was gonna make him my baby daddy. They was probably planning on having sex with ASAP Rocky if he went to jail. I need a better selection of that shit. They look like they was disappointed. Look. She looks sick. What the fuck is her problem? Like, oh man, I didn't sign up for this job to see people go free. She looked pissed off. Like she about to, where her smile at? It got me wondering if people be taking on these jobs just to see the misery and pain so they can go home and be happy with their own freedom. She probably would have celebrated if ASAP went to jail. Took her whole family to the Mexican restaurant and ordered all different types of drinks, extra chips, salsa, guac. What's her problem? She looked like her whole future is shattered. Like she was banking on, like they made a bet. Like all of the officers, the guards, the judge, they all back there making bets. And she lost the fucking bet, man. What is her problem? Who is this lady and why is she crying so hard? Hold on. I need the shit. You know, I need that instrumental. I gotta get it because, you know, we doing some new things over here. Where is that damn? I need this one. Bring that over here so we can have it forever. Put it right there. Yeah. And turn that shit up. Who is this lady? These women? And what stake do they have in ASAP Rocky's life, his career? Why are they so overjoyed? What do they get out of this, man? That's what I want. What do these women get out of this? That got them embracing like a newborn baby was born. Is it Rihanna's money? That's what I'm starting to think it is. I think it got everything to do with that $3 million that Rihanna spent on this man's defense. Now they overjoyed because now they can go somewhere and spend her fucking money. They hugging for the yacht, the private jet, whatever it is. That's a whole lot of money to be spending, man. Now they get to chop up that bread, go home, take a year off, come back, wait for another rapper to get caught up in the jam. Now they can always say, hey, we got ASAP Rocky off. We convinced the jury that it was a prop gun instead of a real gun. Money and power. Money and power. When will Rihanna learn that she's being used and abused? What was his interest in her? What piqued his? I need to see it for myself, man, because I'm starting to worry about Rihanna in this situation. He talking about he want to get married, but is he really sincere? When you got billions of dollars, everybody want to be your friend. Everybody want to be your lover. Everybody want to be your boo. I need to see it with my own two eyes, because everybody talking about them getting married. Rihanna and ASAP Rocky celebrate court victory with late night dinner at an exclusive club. Did he pay for the fucking food? Or did Rihanna pay for the food, man? Rihanna and ASAP Rocky celebrated the rapper's legal victory with a trendy dinner at a private social club in Beverly Hills. The Diamond singer and her partner were spotted leaving the members-only venue just after midnight after enjoying an intimate meal together. So he went and changed his clothes. She got on the same shit that she had on when she was in court. This man went and changed his clothes, and Rihanna kept them same sweaty drawers on. Didn't he? He don't care. She waiting in the car for him to go inside. He took an hour or two just to get fly. And she's sitting there waiting and sweating. Do he care about his baby? Come to think about it, whenever you see them together, he be the one looking fly. He be the one looking all dressed. She looking like she don't give a damn no more. What is that all about? Hold up. I gotta see this with my own two eyes, man, because this not making no sense. It's looking like Rihanna is being used. She's struggling and he doing all right. It's supposed to be the other way around. She got a gown, he got a gown. This mother couldn't let her have a gown. He gotta have a gown because she got a gown. He mooching off of her. He dressed up from head to toe. He got her out there with her belly out with his baby. And he don't care about her being warm. This man got on leather pants, plastic boots, 2 jackets, a sweater, a t-shirt, a scully over his head. She ain't got on no shoes. Her kneecaps breathing, her belly out, and the buttons on her jacket don't even work except for the one by her breast. It looked like he don't give a fuck about her. Got her all in the middle of the street. He got her all in the middle of the street with his baby. And then made her walk home alone. But that's Negro here nor there. They getting married. What y'all got to say about that? I want to talk about marriage a little more before I get out of here because, there's some serious business. I don't think people in the position or can afford to get married in these times. And if you do, a lot of times it's for financial reasons. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. A lot of people marrying up just to cut them expenses in half. And that ain't right. If it's not sincere, and if it's not coming from the heart, if it ain't real, then it ain't right. Do y'all feel the same way? It's gonna be a heavyweight bout to get out of that situation. It can defeat you morally, mentally, physically. It can take a toll on your whole life if you ain't with the right person. But most importantly, you gotta know that you the right person. Because you might not be the right person for the situation. And you gotta come to grips and terms with that. You gotta realize that, hey, it's not always the other person. Maybe it's me. Maybe I need to make some changes. Maybe I need to get in tip-top shape so I can handle what comes along with a relationship, what comes along with a marriage. You got to be equipped to handle all the stuff that comes along with being with somebody. Are you willing? Are you able? You willing to thug it out on a day-to-day basis? Let me tell y'all some stuff, man. People get beat up by love every single day. Get knocked the fuck out. Every morning, every night. And eventually, people get tired of getting beat up by love, man. Get tired of taking L's when it comes to love. And I feel like Rihanna may feel that way one day. This boy Rocky is kicking her ass financially. And they got 2 kids on top of that. And she got to go get daddy out of jail for playing with a toy gun. I could see if it was one of her sons that got caught out there with the toy gun. But this is a grown ass man. And she had to pay to get him out of jail. For you ladies out there, do y'all think that's a good investment? To marry somebody that's a liability? You had to sit in the courtroom and go through the trial. And the whole nation was watching. And he just can't get right. Now he talking about he want to get married and he want to do this and he want to do that. Is she setting herself up for failure? Is it a possibility that this gonna work? Can she trust him to remain loyal in the face of all of this adversity? Because people want to see what's gonna happen next. And they might just have to create a tragedy if there's really nothing going on for them financially. Because a lot of things are changing. I want to take a little bit of time to look at a few things, man. And examine a few things because the future, I'm not saying it look grim. But for married couples, I really don't know. Hold on. I want to see this, man. In 2024, the divorce rate in the United States is between 40 and 50% for first marriages, and the rate is declining. So is that good or bad, man? Divorce rates by marriage order, 43% of first marriages end in divorce. 60% of second marriages end in divorce, and 73% of third marriages end in divorce. So what is that saying? That first time marriages last longer than second time marriages? And second time marriages last longer than third time marriages? Other divorce statistics. The average lifespan of a first marriage before divorce is 8 years. 8 motherfucking years, man. That's a lot of time invested to salvage after damn near a decade of your life. That is crazy, man. Couples between 18 and 24 are most likely to split up. That's because they got a lot of life to live. They got to get out there and experience it. They still growing and developing. They still got to get to know who they are. They come into a situation trying to please everybody else for the look, for the mystique. With good intentions, nevertheless, but life will teach you a thing or two. And you're not going to be the same person you was in your 20s when you get in your 30s, your 40s, your 50s. And you should have the opportunity to change and grow. But I guess you don't appreciate that until you've been locked down in a situation. So a lot of times, them people find a way out of that situation. Education level has a significant impact on divorce rates. So if she educated and you uneducated, she got degrees and things and you ain't even graduate high school, and she wearing the pants around that motherfucker, or the other way around, or whatever the case is, man, y'all got to be on each other's level some way or another in order for that thing to really work. So that's important as well. The divorce rate varies state to state. So depending on what state you living in, your ass could probably get divorced really, really fast, man. Factors affecting divorce rates. Millennials are waiting to get married and staying together and staying married longer. So millennials out there that's waiting to get married, when you do get married and you finally get married, it's a possibility you're going to stay there for a long ass time. So make sure you choose the right person. The rise in financial independence in older women, that's another thing. Women don't need no man, they got their own money. But you know, it should never be about the money. To a certain extent it is, especially with Rihanna. She footing the bill. It ain't like ASAP ain't got his own money, but his money don't compare to her money. So we gonna see how that plays out in their relationship. Relaxed rules regarding both marriage and divorce in some states. This is the part I want to see. States with low divorce rates. Louisiana. That's probably because they be putting something in that damn gumbo. Like you can't leave. Your drawers is buried in the backyard somewhere. You should have never ate that spaghetti. You should have never ate that spaghetti. Maybe that's why in Louisiana, your ass ain't getting no damn divorce like that. They said, Illinois, you might get shot before you can finalize them divorce papers. Massachusetts, they stay together longer. Texas, Kansas, Montana, Iowa, and Georgia, Wisconsin, and Vermont. Hold on, wait. Put that shit on. States with high divorce rates: Arkansas, Wyoming, Kentucky, West Virginia, and Oklahoma. Like, I can't do it no more, Sally. I see what you're doing in the trailer park with those boys. I'm not gonna be able to do it. I've seen you at the Piggly Wiggly flirting with the cashier. And my cousin Bobby, he knows the color of your panties? That gotta be sickening. Arkansas, Wyoming, Kentucky, Virginia, Oklahoma just can't keep it together. Shit, whatever. As of 2024, the U.S. divorce rate remains between 40 and 50% for first marriages. Though this number has been steady declining over the past few decades. In fact, according to CDC, the divorce rate of 2021 was 2.5 divorcees per 1,000 people, significantly down from earlier years. People can't afford to leave. If you can afford to get the fuck on, a lot of people will get the fuck on, man. And that's the thing about being married. when you tied in and you locked in, you got your finances all wrapped up in it, and you got kids and you gotta see it through that they go through school and you want to take care of your responsibilities. Some people stay together for the sake of the family. Ain't got nothing to do with love. You gotta put your love to the side. I'm pretty sure a lot of married people say, fuck love. I gotta eat. And that's not always healthy, man. I noticed a lot of times when the kid's grown and they don't graduated school or whatever the case is, people can't wait to get the fuck out the door. Like, I did my job. Because who want to live with that regret? Who want to live with that self-doubt, broken promises, empty promises and things? There's some women that flat out tell their husbands, you're not the man for me. And when a woman tells you that you're not the one and you ain't do all that shit, that's when you need to get the hell out the door. Hold on, y'all. Y'all need to listen to this real quick. Run that back. Okay.
ASAP Rocky speaking out after a jury found him not guilty of firing a gun at a former friend. The Grammy-nominated rapper maintained his innocence through the trial, even turning down a plea offer. Now he's a free man, reacting with emotion in the courtroom as the verdict was read. ABC legal contributor and trial attorney Brian Buckmeyer joins me for more on that. Brian, the jury came back with a verdict after less than 6 hours of deliberations. What does that tell you about their take on this case?
Well, Diane, it's not just the time in which they came back so quickly, but also the fact that they didn't ask for any evidence, meaning no readbacks of testimony. They didn't need to look at the shell casing that ASAP Rocky had said that he got from the scene. Nothing. This was just a discussion between 12 men and women, and they ultimately came up with a not guilty. Now, it's not a quick verdict. It's not a slow one. I would say it's somewhat in between. They had the case since Friday night. They took off Monday, but just about a little over, like you said, or a little under, 6 hours.
Okay, we back. Let me talk my stuff, because we got some ladies out there and everything, man. And I just want to holler at y'all real fast, because I see y'all over there in the chat. And like I said, marriage is something that you gotta want to do. Marriage is something that you really gotta want to do and be sure and be certain about. You gotta really, it's not about loving the other person. People get it fucked up. They be like, oh, you gotta love the person you marry. You gotta be in love and all. Love is only half of the thing, man. You have to be comfortable with being who you want to be. A lot of people get in situations and they wind up trying to be the person that they want their spouse to be. Women want to be the woman that their husband want them to be, or men want to be the man that their wife want them to be. What about the man that you want to be? What about the guy that you dream about being, the life that you dream about living, so you can truly be happy and do what you love to do, man? And for the women out there too, y'all gotta be comfortable and in love with yourself before you can get out there and marry somebody. The only way, let me give y'all a prime example real quick. Let me get this set up, and y'all pay attention, man. I'm knocking this shit out. I'm like ASAP Rocky. I'm the real Rocky. I'm getting this shit done. I'm kicking their ass on the YouTube every day, man. So let me get this set up. Y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna give y'all the perfect example of what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about right here, man. Let me get this together. Not ASAP Rocky. Dwight Howard. This boils my blood. Dwight Howard's wife, Amy Luciani, launches passionate defense against absent fatherhood accusations. So his wife is all the way with whatever he got. Everybody know what Dwight Howard got going on. People heard the stories. People heard about him being with Kitty. People know for a fact that Dwight Howard like the bus. He like to have, he like men. He ain't making no secret. Somehow, some way, he was able to find somebody that said, hey, Dwight, regardless of what you want to do or regardless of how you living, regardless of how you feeling, regardless of what you like, you can do all that and have me too. His wife let him know that he could be the biggest freak and she ain't going nowhere. If he want to be with men, he ain't got to be in the closet. He could live his truth. He could be who he is. And I ain't talking to the zesty brother. This is just an example that you can live your truth, whatever your truth may be. And you could be happy however you see it. Honesty is the key. Do not live a lie for nobody. For all the people listening, men, women, whoever. Do not live a lie. And shout out to Dwight Howard, man. He don't, whatever's in the dark will come to the light. He tried to keep it a secret for a long time of what he had going on. And when it hit the fan, what else is he to do? But if you want to keep living, you might as well just be honest, because you're going to have to live with yourself. Then you ain't fooling nobody. So he went out there and found his twin. He liked what he liked. People saying that she's strong in the face of it. Well, maybe that's what Dwight Howard likes, man. He found somebody to where he could live his life the way he want to live it and be happy. And they decided to get married. Do that make sense to me? Hell yeah, that makes sense. A whole lot of sense. So for you men out there trying to live up to somebody else's standards, cut that shit out and do what it is that you want to do. You feel me? But that's Negro here, no there. I just wanted to let y'all know what's going on with this ASAP Rocky and Rihanna. Y'all gotta let me know how y'all feel about it in the comment section. We got so much more that we gonna be talking about. But before I go, let me put on my gloves and knock this out one more time, man. Y'all gonna feel this, man. Before I get the fuck out of here. Ain't nothing wrong with beautiful black love. I want to see them make it. I want to see ASAP Rocky and Rihanna be together for a long, long time and raise them kids. I want to see him change his life, leave them streets alone, stop playing with them thugs and playing on them blocks and doing all of that madness. Be a married man, be successful, and be a role model for the generation coming up. And do something about them silver teeth trying to take care of them cavities or whatever. Get them, stop eating all that damn chocolate. Get them silver teeth out of his mouth. Leave them Snickers and them paydays and all them honey buns and stuff alone. Rihanna, get your ass in the kitchen and cook for this man. Make some of that Caribbean food. You can't be eating Twizzlers for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I want to see them do the right thing. I want to see y'all do the right thing, man. Y'all do me a favor. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all subscribe to the channel. And hit the notification button too, man. And for you beautiful ladies out there, I gotta let y'all know that I love y'all to death, man. And that's Negro here, no there. Let's get out of here, man. Let's go.